What's up, my mind your money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on what's going on in the stock market today. I have to rush because I have to be out of here soon. But what's going on, people? Hopefully you're having a blessed day. Hopefully you are investing into the stock market, these paper assets that are appreciating over time. Hopefully you are thinking about investing if you haven't started investing. And you will start investing into your future to create generational wealth, right? So what's going on today? So it says here, everything turns lower. I thought everything was looking good today, but it says here that things have turned lower. But is that really true? It says S&P 500, NASDAQ rise. My bad. See, that's why reading is fundamental. S&P 500, NASDAQ rise while Dow turns lower. Okay. No, I'm not going to read this article. I don't like it. Wow. Nvidia leads chip stocks higher. Nvidia is on the rise, it appears to be today. After all of this time of doing bad, where is Nvidia at today? Nvidia. I'm a little unprepared, as you can see, but nonetheless, okay, Nvidia is currently up $4, a little over $4. I think it was up a little higher earlier, but that's what happens a lot of time. Stocks go higher throughout the day, early, afternoon, midday, and then when it gets close to closing, which is like in 4 minutes, the stock tends to go down. So let's see what the market is saying. It says the S&P 500 climbed alongside the NASDAQ composite on Monday as Wall Street rebounded from a losing week, with chip makers leading the charge. See, that's why you have to be in the market. You cannot time the stock market. There is no right time to start investing. Either you start investing or you don't. Will there be like bad days and low days? Yes. Low, bad weeks? Yes. Even a month? Yes. But things will rebound. Okay, so the broad market index advanced 0.5%. And the NASDAQ composite advanced 1.2%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average lagged, losing about 33 points, which isn't bad, or nearly 0.1%. Not a huge loss. Not good, but not bad, right? Earlier in the session, the 30 stock average advanced as much as 383 points. Chip stocks led the sessions again after Foxconn announced fourth quarter revenue. Nvidia nearly jumped 4.2%, putting the chip maker on track for a record close. Broadcom gained 1.1%, while Micron Technologies, which is a stock that I just recently added to my portfolio, I wonder what it did today, advanced more than 11.6%. The Van Eck Semiconductor ETF, I'm gonna have to look into that ETF, traded 3.7% higher. That's good for an ETF. Okay, the market is, I think, being pretty optimistic about tech right now, looking for earnings growth of 20% this year. I'll take that versus 12.8% for the market. But, so they're saying, so we had a 20%, an over 20% return on the market last year, a 20% return on the market in 2023. I guess they're estimating a 12.8% return this year. Okay. That's why it's good to diversify your portfolio. But let's get back into this. But valuations do appear restrictive. CFRA Research Chief Investment Strategist Sam Stovall said the group will probably not rise based on PE multiples, that's price per earnings, multiples, but will have to rise based on organic earnings growth. Okay, Stovall expects heightened volatility this year, giving expensive valuations, potential adjustments to interest rate forecasts and earnings projections, and the new presidential administration. They all play a part. That's why you have to keep your emotions in check. Do not allow things to sway you from doing the things that you need to do. Things that are out of your control. Politics, religion, other people. Create your plan, stick to your plan. All right, so the third year of a bull market also tends to be more challenging per historical data going back to World War II, he said. Now, so I guess they're saying 2023 and 2024 were considered bull markets. And had you been investing in 2023 and 2024, you would have made money. I made money. When I averaged out my portfolio, just one of them, well, the one that I manage, right? Based upon the things I talk about on my YouTube channel, my portfolio went up 32.63%, which is good. That's good, right? So market sentiment on Monday was also boosted by a Washington Post report saying President-elect Donald Trump tariff plan would be narrower than anticipated. So it's not going to be as bad as people thought, covering only critical imports. Trump called for universal tariffs as high as 10 to 20% during his campaign. Ford and General Motors shares gained 1% and 3% respectively on optimism. A more restrained tariff policy from Trump wouldn't spark a global trade war. These things matter, people. That's why you have to pay attention. But keep your emotions in check. Pay attention. Investors began another shortened trading week with lingering concerns about the Federal Reserve's interest rate projections. Remember, the Federal Reserve is meeting at the end of this month to discuss whether or not they're going to cut interest rates again. And the market is saying they don't think that is going to happen, but we'll see. The New York Stock Exchange will be closed Thursday to mourn the death of former President Jimmy Carter. Jimmy. He lived a long life, right? The 10-year yield moved higher ahead of expected data, hovering around 4.6%. Oh, the market just closed a couple minutes ago. Okay, the December jobs report is due on Friday. The jobs report is a very important report, people, and will be one of the last key pieces of data before the Fed meeting at the end of the month. Investors are also watching the job openings and labor turnover survey, or JOLTS, JOLTS, on Tuesday. That's coming out. And December ADP employment survey on Wednesday. So there are a lot of reports coming out tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's why you have to pay attention. So when the market fluctuates, you don't panic. You don't remove or sell your good stock. So let's see what Nvidia closed at. Refresh. Oh, that's a nice picture. Okay, Nvidia closed at $149.93. It gained $4.96. I just said that. It closed at $149.43, gaining $4.96 for the day. Yeah, I'm rushing. I'm sorry. Let's see what else happened. So the S&P 500 gained 32 points, right? The Dow down just 25 points. NASDAQ gained 243 points. Still good. Still good. So let's see. Serve Robotics went up $3.88. No, 86 cents. See, I have a little Serve, and I stopped buying as much because I was on the fence about it. But I'm glad I did buy some because it went up today $3.86. I had it when it went down to like $7 or $8, right? I just held steady, and I only bought a few shares each month, not a lot, but hey. Micron, my new addition, climbed $9.39 today. Credo Technology, which I added to my portfolio, also went up $4.25. Broadcom went up $3.86. Tesla, they were down earlier when I checked around 4 o'clock this morning, but it actually came up and ended on the plus side of gaining 61 cents. I'll take that. Palantir Technologies went down $3.97. SPLG, my S&P 500, which consists of the 500 largest companies in the United States of the Great America, went up 41 cents. I'll take that. What happened with FTEC? FTEC, my information technology ETF, it should have had a nice gain today, especially with Nvidia and technology booming, and it did. I believe this is an all-time high. Is it an all-time high? No, it's not. But it's almost there, right? It gained $2.42. So that means the technology sector in the stock market today did really well if my information technology ETF went up $2. Anytime it's up $2, $1, $2, $3, that means the funds within it, the technology funds within it, like Tesla, Microsoft, Meta, Nvidia, that means they had big gains for the day. And you can have, like, they were calling like the Magnificent Seven, the biggest companies in the US, right? Like Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Google, Nvidia, so on and so forth. Those companies, just those 7 companies, and they tried adding Walmart last year. I forgot what the name was or the slogan. But either way, here nor there, they're saying those 7 companies of all the 500 companies within the U.S. are bringing back the majority of the gains that the S&P 500 is experiencing. Like the 20%, majority of the percentage is coming from these companies, and they're dealing with technology. It's not everything, but it is driving the market. Technology is driving the market, and the more and more I pay attention to my portfolio, majority of my individual stocks are tech stocks. It has something to do with AI or technology, software, so on and so forth. But I do need to trim down my portfolio a little bit. But I'm going to end it here. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think. If you think anything at all, because that is why you are here. That is why you are listening. And if you are listening, that means you are supposed to be here. That means you're changing. That means you're learning. That means you're doing research. That means you are investing into yourself. That means you're lowering your debt to income ratio. That means you're getting out of debt. That means you're living below your means. That means you're becoming more happier. You're finding answers. You're no longer a victim to your circumstances, your surroundings. You're just bossing up, right? So, disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I pretending to be one. Any and all information within my videos are for entertainment purposes only, and just me expressing my opinion. So please contact and consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your money. All right, so you guys take care, be well, continue to do great things, invest your money, create generational wealth, set up your kids, set up yourself so you can do what you want, when you want, however you want. Peace.